オフシーズンに入ろうとも、現地アメリカでは、エンゼルスからフリーエージェントとなった大谷翔平の話題がつきません。今季は日本人初のメジャー本塁打王を獲得し、2年連続で2桁勝利&2桁ホームランもマークするなど、数々の偉業を達成。16日には史上初となる2度目の満票受賞でリーグ MVP に選出された二刀流スターの去就は、現地でも大きな注目が集まっています。勝利を求める大谷はプレーオフに進出できていないエンゼルスから移籍するとの見方が強いですが、大谷本人からの具体的な動きは見られておらず、いずれの情報も現時点で噂の域を出ていません。そんな中、2017年に大谷が日本から渡米する際に、エンゼルス入団を予言し、見事的中させたアメリカの霊能力者サラ氏が、MLB TV の番組に出演し、今回も大谷が来季プレーするチームを予言していましたので、日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
I'm here with Shara, who predicted correctly in 2017 that Shohei would go to the Angels when he was coming over from Japan and wanted to come to her again and see what she thought for 2024, where Otani might land. I'll kind of go read 8 now, and then I'll go through each one and see what Shara thinks.
Yeah, I'll look at the vibration of each one.
Okay, cool. So let's go first. Let's look at the Red Sox, Boston Red Sox. What are you feeling there?
Yeah, I'm feeling a no on that one.
Definitely no? Okay. Texas Rangers.
I'm getting a no.
San Diego Padres.
No.
No, okay. New York Mets.
That one is on the running up. I definitely get a strong possibility for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mets fans will be happy about that. Seattle Mariners.
I'd say that's also a possibility.
San Francisco Giants.
No.
No, okay. Los Angeles Dodgers.
No.
And the team he's currently on, the Angels.
Yeah, I think I'm getting the strongest yes for the Angels, but why don't you say the top runner-up 3 one more time?
The top 3, the New York Mets, Seattle Mariners, and the Angels.
I'm still getting the Angels, even though there's a possibility of one of the other two.
Okay. Why? What's going on? Why the Angels? Anything? Just the name? Just the...
So I see Ohtani as caring, curious, insightful individual with a strong tie to family and nurturing. And he may have a tough outer shell that may be hard to get into, but underneath, he seems like a very quiet, sweet, vulnerable being. And I'm guessing that when he's out of the public eye, he will withdraw more into a shell of safety, calm, and quiet. So it's really the strong sense of family values that is another reason why I am leaning towards the Angels. So family could be like your family of origin, your genetic family, and then the country. That's also, his where his devotion and committed to Japan, and then as well as I'm guessing he's created a bit of a family with the Angels. A lot of people, of course. I don't think he's very money motivated. So, I've read a few things that, who's going to pay him the most. And I don't think he's going to base his decision on money. What's more important is his honor and his duty and his prestige, leaving a legacy.
Yeah. Any reason for the Mets and the Mariners kind of making you, think about it a little bit?
Well, maybe for the same reason that, the big city draw to New York, I had that thought. And then the Mariners you asked about, maybe it's something about the offer or the, him being comfortable there. Ultimately he's a Cancer, which they like to be comfortable in their home and in their environment and create a safe place wherever they are. So,
okay.
Maybe there's something about that. Yeah, I'm rooting for him inside and out. He's such a beautiful person.
また、MLB 専門局では、依然として不透明な大谷の移籍先について、
大谷が一番助けてくれるのは一体どの球団ですか
と題して、この冬に大谷と契約した場合、2024年に最大のブーストを得ることができるチームをランク付けしていましたので、こちらも日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
We're talking right now about the best player perhaps we have ever seen in our lifetime in Shohei Ohtani.
He's pitched like Corbin Burns, hit like Yordan Alvarez and Aaron Judge, and run like the wind.
There's a lot of different places, a lot of different teams that could use Shohei Ohtani. Everyone could use Shohei Ohtani, right?
Shohei Ohtani, is he an Angel or does he go elsewhere next season?
I think it would be great if he stayed with the Angels. I think there's something to being on the same team his whole career.
Obviously, we made the qualifying offer. The last 3 years have been amazing. We love Shohei Ohtani. I've said it before, I'll say it again.
You look at LA, you look at this roster right now, you look at what they've kind of done. They saved a lot of money this year. They're going all in. They do need pitching. They do need a popper right now. I know he's going to be missing some time right now with his Tommy John, but I'm telling you, LA is a nice little pick for sure.
Yeah, he's made for the big line.
I would think the Red Sox will add a pitcher at all costs.
You got your teammate for WBC.
There you go. No.
I like Boston.
Peter Seidler, their beloved chairman, passed away. His death will now probably influence things to some degree. They do need pitching.
The Rangers are in there in terms of non-West Coast teams. The Rangers were in it the first time around.
Perhaps the Cubs could be in again?
They were a finalist back in 17, the first time he signed. They'd love another chance at him.
Shohei Ohtani is going to end up in the Big Apple as a member of the New York Yankees. You're going to have to move some money. You're going to have to move Giancarlo Stanton somewhere, eat another bad contract because that position of DH will be lost. Could you imagine going 1-2 Judge Ohtani out of the gate?
I don't know what the Mets are going to do. It's kind of weird with them.
They're not going to be throwing, pennies around like manhole covers. That's not going to be the MO. There's a little bit of retooling going on, but they're still in position where if there's a prime player that's going to cost some money, they'll be involved if he's a good fit.
In the Toronto Blue Jays, a team that's trying to get a little bit more left-handed and balanced, a little more contact in their lineup.
I love what's going on in Seattle. Bringing this guy to that team, they could use some offense. They could use a player of his caliber. If you insert him into that lineup, I think you get a drastically different looking team, and that to me can take them over the top.
Obviously, you'd think he'd like to stay in the West Coast. Giants have plenty of money. They need a big star.
So you know they are going to roll out the red carpet. He will not be pitching to 2025. Got it. But his offense will play. His stolen bases will play. Let's not sleep on 20 bags, 44 home runs, 300. We got all that. But Shohei Ohtani, welcome to San Francisco Giants.
今までにない二刀流の FA。周知の通り、世界的なアイコンである二刀流スーパースターに次の10年を託したいと願うチームはあまりにも多く、その反面、大きな金額になるからこそ、各球団が慎重になるのも無理はありません。また、大谷の動向があまりに極秘な上、
大谷との交渉内容を外部に漏らした球団は不利にされる。
などと現地メディアが報じたことから、そのことについて、米敏腕記者ジョン・ヘイマン氏が MLB ネットワークの番組、ハイヒートの中でコメントしてくれています。
I love talking to John about this stuff. He does a great job for us all over the place, and he says hello. John, welcome. It's a pleasure. Let's do a couple rumors first about Ohtani. Is this true that if it's leaked of what teams he's visiting, that will be a negative in his eyes, whether he signs to the team? If, in fact, that team leaks that he's one of the teams that he's going to visit. What's your take on that? I've heard that. Is that true?
Yeah, I hope not. I hope he goes where he wants to go and doesn't worry about something like that. I think he is going to value comfort. I don't know that he's about money. If he had waited a couple more years, he could have been a free agent right then, a full free agent, and gotten hundreds of millions of dollars 4 or 5 years ago. But he obviously came over as soon as he could, proved he's the best player in baseball in the world. And, he did everything that he said he was going to do. And I think he's going for comfort. So I'm not ruling out the Angels, a return there, and many other teams. But I hope it's not anything based on what's leaked or not leaked.
All right, good one there. Is his price tag going to be somewhat reduced because he can't pitch next year? Or is he going to get the same amount of money he would have gotten anyway?
Well, I think it's going to be reduced. I still think it's going to be enormous. I predicted $600 million. I do think he'll easily get the $500 million. We really don't, other than the Angels, the other teams don't know what the marketing value is. They can estimate, but they don't know. Some people say it's $20 million for the team. Some people say $30 million. Could be even higher. We don't know. But if his value is $25 million a year for marketing, and it's a 10-year deal, that's a $250 million value on top of his baseball value. So obviously we saw Aaron Judge get $360 million. If this guy is somewhat comparable to Aaron Judge offensively. I think Judge a little tick higher offensively, and obviously plays the field. But if he's 360 million plus the marketing of 250, that's 600 million. So I think he's going to do okay. But yeah, I mean, certainly not being able to pitch next year, needing the elbow surgery would diminish it some. Maybe he would have gotten 700 million.
All right. Is this going to be a long process, or are we going to find out, say, by the middle of December? What can you tell me on that?
Yeah, we'd like it to be soon. We'd like all of them to be soon. But certainly, I think a lot of people are waiting on Yamamoto, who is 25-year-old ace, and on Ohtani, who is the best player in the world, two-way superstar. So, I think that probably will hold up the market. I'm not faulting them. They should do what they want to do and what they can do. But I think, obviously we have certain guys right at the top. You mentioned Hader before. He's at the top of the closer market. You've got Bellinger top of the outfield market, Ohtani top of the hitter market, and everything market, and Yamamoto and Snell top of the pitcher market. So we'll see what those guys do. Once the top goes, the other guys might start to go.
これからも大谷の活躍から目が離せません。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。